What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna make a video, a collection video. It's gonna be two parts. I'm gonna do the first part is gonna be leopard geckos, and the second part is gonna be the snakes and everything else. So it's probably gonna be a decently long video. So I'm gonna start now. I was trying to decide how I was gonna do it because I have so many animals, and I have just me filming, so I only got one hand to do everything. So what I decided to do was it's cleaning day. So I decided once, I'd take them out, put them in this bin and clean their bins. So as I'm putting them back in their bins, I decided I'll just film it and show you everything. So first girl here we have, leopard gecko eyes, she is a blizzard het albino. First gecko I ever got, ever. And she is super awesome. She's been breeding for me for like 5 years now. And I officially retired her this year. Only for the fact that she's not old, but I just don't need her anymore, so I figured I'll save her the stress, not breed her anymore. Awesome gecko. Put her back. Alright. Second gecko. It's gonna be this guy, or girl. I think it's a girl. She is a normal het albino, het blizzard. But I'm not going to be breeding her ever. Story about her is her mom laid one egg and unfortunately passed away during the process of laying the second egg of her first ever clutch. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the second egg that came and ended up coming out was bad. I threw it away. This one didn't look too good either, but I decided to incubate it. And here we are 2 years later with my baby gecko. So she's not going to be going anywhere. She's going to be staying here forever. I'm not going to breed her. I'm not going to sell her. She's just a pet for me. She's just so special. She made it out alive. Put her back. Second gecko I'm going to show you guys is a blazing blizzard, which is an albino and blizzard morph combined, so two double recessive. She's pretty much all white. She's got a little yellow tint to her, but pretty much all white. She's got awesome eyes. If I can get her to, you can kind of see it there. But she's awesome. Produced her about I think 4 years ago. She bred for me last year. Only had a couple eggs though. I think I got like one baby from her. I might breed her again this year. I don't know yet. I think I'm done with breeding geckos, except for the one pair that I have paired up right now. Well, that'll be a different video on why I'm going to stop. Next here we got my first ever hatch one I ever hatched out. He is an albino het blizzard. And I didn't know the mom, which I just showed you earlier, was het albino till this one came out. So that was kind of cool to see. And it was the first gecko I ever hatched out, I think 6 or 7 years ago. Still with me, still breeding. It's my main guy right here. He's awesome. I was never going to go anywhere. He's got some really cool eyes. This is a dope looking gecko. Very different than normal albinos that you see. Alright. Next one here is my male tangerine breeder. She is a het albino and he is also posset raptor. He's super cool, but as you can see, most of his tail is orange, almost a full thing. He was my main male tangerine breeder this year. You'll see some of his babies soon. Produced him about 4 years ago, I believe. And he came out of the egg with like half keratin on his tail. So I knew I had to hold him back. Super happy with how he turned out. Alright, the sixth gecko is going to be this girl. She's a sunglow, possible het raptor. So she's a tangerine trimper albino. Posset Raptor, my main female tangerine breeder this year. She's got the same kind of crazy eyes, albino eyes. I think they're called albino snake eyes, I think. But I produced her about 4 years ago. No, 3 years ago. Gotta check my records. I should have done that before, but she's always been chill, awesome colors. And she did well laying eggs this year, so I can't complain. Alright guys, so now I'm going to clean the next 6 cages. And I'll be back after I do that with the next geckos. Alright guys, so we're going to continue. It's actually going to be the next 4, not the next 6, because the next 2 after these 4 are actually babies. I forgot to switch which racks they were in. So I'm going to do them, separately, sorry. Alright, so here's the next gecko. She's a female tangerine, head albino. She's got some awesome spots. I produced her, I would say, 5 years ago. This year was her 2nd year breeding. She laid a couple of eggs for me. She's got some awesome dope, really black spots, and then she got some purple in between them, as you can see there. She also has a cool spot on her head, as you can see right there. It's kind of like a heart, but she's super cool, super chill. It's a little bit on the thin side right now because she's got done laying eggs, but she's super sweet. Alright. Next girl here is another breeder, female. She's got a couple dots on her, but she's mostly all orange. Decent amount of carrot on her tail. Sorry guys, trying to focus on her face there. She's cool. She laid a bunch of healthy eggs for me this year. Her 1st year breeding. Produced her about 3 years ago. No, actually I think I produced her 2 years ago, I think actually. She just grew pretty fast. So if I can get her over into her cage. And she's not, come on, get in there. Stop being difficult. Come on. Come on, silly. Alright. There we go. She's in. Alright. Next gecko is going to be my 2nd gecko I actually ever got. I retired her last year, so she's not going to be having any babies anymore. Just because she's had a couple clutches. I don't like to breed them too long. So she's a pet here, Slim Reptiles. Just a tangerine, no hatch, nothing. There's my 2nd gecko after I fell in love with my 1st one. She's about 7 years old now. And the last actually it's not the last. Forgot. But here's this one. She's tiny, but it is an adult. It's about 3 years old. And I actually put it down so I can tell the story. The story with this one is I had 2 eggs a couple years ago that one went bad and the second one was pretty much bad. Didn't look good, so I threw the 1st one away. I kept the 2nd one in the incubator and it stayed in there for, I forget the exact amount of time, but long story short, she ended up staying in the egg for way too long. I thought it was just a dead egg. I thought nothing was going to come out, but one day something hatched. As you can see, she kind of started growing without food or anything inside the egg, I think is what happened. And her feet, her front legs got really jacked up. She couldn't even really walk when she first hatched out. But now she's doing really well. I mean, she's still a little bit disfigured, but she eats on her own, sheds on her own, drinks, goes to the bathroom, everything just like a exactly perfect normal leopard gecko. On her, let me put her down. I don't like touching her too much. But as you can see, her back left hip, I'm gonna see if I can get a good view of it. It's hard to tell, but it sticks out a bunch, so that's also a little deformed. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but she stayed in the egg for probably about a month longer than she should have. Like I said, I was just going to throw it away. I thought she was dead or nothing was going to hatch out of it, but she popped out. I decided to try to keep her alive, so that's what I did, and she's still here kicking really well. One of my favorite geckos, awesome personality. She's a tangerine albino. Obviously never going to breed her, but here's your one. Alright guys, so now I'm going to move on to the baby geckos. I still have them this year. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 babies still left. The babies on this side of the rack are the 3 babies I'm keeping from this year. And the babies on this side are the babies I just have left over that I haven't sold yet. So yeah, start cleaning their cages and we'll get into them. Alright guys, so I actually forgot to show you 2 of the adult leopard geckos. I forgot I had them in here, so they're breeding in the bigger tub. Right here is an albino tangerine male, possible het raptor, eclipse, those solid black eyes. And here we got a female, same thing, albino tangerine posset raptor with eclipse eyes. She's also super dope pattern and colors. I don't want to mess with her too much. I don't want to take her out and stress her out because she's hopefully building eggs. But she is super dope looking. Alright, let me close this tub real quick. Switch hands. Alright, so on to the babies. I'm going to start with the 3 baby geckos that I've decided to keep out of this year so far. Here we go. So the first one is a tangerine albino, possible het raptor. As you can see, the colors are just absolutely insane on this little one. Especially with the purple bands like that. Kind of looks like a puzzle piece a little bit. Super awesome. That's one I decided to keep. The second one, I'm not sure if it's a Blazing Blizzard or a Blizzard. Usually Blazing Blizzards, the head and the tail are white, or pretty much white, and the body's yellow. This guy, the head and tail are purple with the yellow body. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. He's got eclipse eyes. So I decided to keep this one, see what he looks like when he gets bigger. Try to figure out exactly what's going on. Third one is a tangerine het albino, possible het raptor. But this one's weird, or different I guess I should say, because she has super purple dots. You can see on her head and her body and her tail. And she's not that orange, she's more yellow than an orange, to be honest. So I decided to keep her back, see what he looks like growing up. Alright, now I have a couple more that's for sale. One of them actually is going to be sold in an hour or so when they come pick it up. But the first one is just a tangerine het albino posset raptor. This is the one that's about to be sold in an hour. So he's going to be going soon. Second one is the same thing, tangerine albino posset raptor. How awesome looking baby. We got a normal double het albino blizzard here. Super awesome patterns and colors. Alright, sorry about that guys. I got a phone call, so I had to pause the video. Next guy is an albino het blizzard. Super awesome guy. Oh my god, they're calling me again. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that guys. I got a bunch of phone calls and stuff interrupting the video since I do it on my phone. Which, by the way, let me know how the video quality is, because I literally do it on my Samsung Galaxy Note 9. So, I don't know how good the quality is. I think it's pretty good. But anyway, so this is the albino, next baby is the albino het blizzard. Super bright colors. Almost looks like a tangerine, even though it's not. But the colors are awesome. Next gecko is my little buddy. We got Blazing Blizzard. So as you can see, compared to the other one I was showing you earlier that I'm keeping, this is how this one came out. It's a little bit bigger, but like I said, it's white mostly, not dark purple. So I'm not sure what's going on with the other one. Oh, so there's a little bit kink in his tail at the end towards a little bit. Nothing too bad. It won't affect anything though. Just something to point out. Alright, we got 2 more geckos to go for this video. This is awesome gecko I produced this year. Thought about keeping. It's a tangerine albino posset raptor. Super sick eyes. Keratin all down the tail. I know for a fact the camera's not picking up the colors on this guy well. But he is awesome. He is super cool. The last guy is another normal double het blizzard albino. This one's really cool as well. He's super dark compared to the other one. But just a normal double het albino and blizzard. Awesome little guy. So that's it, guys, for all the leopard geckos. I'm gonna do a part two right after this one, and it's gonna be with my ball pythons and all the other reptiles that I have. So thanks for watching, and keep your eyes out for the second one. You guys have a wonderful day.